So the photo we're looking at is of NASCAR driver Ryan Preece. He was in a really nasty car accident last week while driving. I encourage you to check out the video on that, man. The car, it flipped probably 12, 13 times quickly. And man, I'm surprised this guy's alive, let alone a week later, he's
I
cleared to
know.
race again. He's didn't have any significant injuries from this, which goes to the talk about the incredible engineering involved in those cars. But man, he thankfully is okay. But you look at him, and he looks a little banged up here. He's got black eyes. Both of his eyes are black, and he's got big subconjunctival hemorrhages in both eyes. Both eyes are blood red. And this is a classic case of raccoon sign or panda eyes or raccoon eyes. So, sometimes you'll have patients come in like this. And what you want to be aware of course, when you see this is that apparently this wasn't the case here, thankfully, but this is generally an indicator of a basilar skull injury where there's a damage to the base of the skull that causes blood to come forward and pool like this. And that requires an emergent referral. So just something to be aware of. Sometimes you'll have patients with just the big double subconjunctival hemorrhages. They've been vomiting or coughing a lot, and that's not concerning. But if you have a patient come in with this and they have a traumatic etiology, I'd refer right to the ER every time.
Yeah, I mean the main thing, my top concern is there some type of vascular related condition that's taking place, right? And I know the article that you shared, they were concerned about quite a few things, from giant cell issues to venous sinus thrombosis. I mean, the list goes on and on. But to your point, this is, you need to refer them directly to the ER as soon as they walk into your chair, right?
Absolutely.
Very
Yeah,
scary
common.
stuff here.
Some other things that might happen if they have the basilar skull problems. Sometimes they'll have clear fluid coming out of their nose, cerebral spinal fluid. So that's one thing to ask them potentially. Oftentimes they'll have cranial nerve involvement, cranial nerves 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. That's a lot of the ones involved in vision and eye movement there. So,
I
but again,
wonder if I
hopefully,
wonder if that fluid has a scent to it or a smell to it. I mean, I've never smelled it, of course, but
the
I'm
same
just
here, thankfully.
curious, you know?
The biggest thing with CSF leaks, I was an EMT for a while too, and you'd look for that with coming out of the ear sometimes.
What
Is
what
that
have
it's
you
just
not done, my friend? Like, seriously, what have you not done?
seduced a lot of women, I guess. I don't know. Been too successful with ladies. I'm happily married man. I'm done with that. But there's plenty of things I haven't done. Um, but yeah, the biggest thing about CSF is that it's a clear liquid that comes out, and that's unlike anything that people are familiar with, blood or mucus. It's just a clear fluid. So that's the main giveaway.
Gotcha. Well, fantastic case, man. I really appreciate you bringing that one